Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. So, first of all, I want to thank all the students, teachers, and all my friends, those who have subscribed my channel, and the lovely comments that I got. I got many requests for different subjects, and the one important was chemistry. The student says, especially pre-9 and 9 class students, they requested that chemistry should be started. So I decided that with biology and English, I must give some views and ideas about chemistry also. Today, we are starting unit number 1 of chemistry for class 9 and pre-9, that is fundamentals of chemistry, unit number 1. So today we will start, and before starting, I will not say word fans, but excellent comments I got from Indian teachers, especially 2 or 3 students from India. They have given excellent comments. Then 1 or 2 friends of mine from Sri Lanka, they are teachers, female teachers from Sri Lanka. They have done excellent comments for, especially for English videos. So I thank, and mathematics also, they have liked my videos that I've done for small young children. So they love that also. So I hope that in future also you will get, and those who have not subscribed till now, and if you like my videos, subscribe it now, because in coming future you will get many excellent videos that will be very beneficial for students and for society also, because I am giving few videos relating to our daily problems also. So please subscribe the channel for that. So, and when you will press the bell icon, then it means that the future coming videos you will get it. So let's come to the topic. So students of 9th and pre-9th, you are ready to watch unit number 1, fundamentals of chemistry, and today I am giving you explanation of first 2 topics. The first topic is, we must understand what chemistry is. Basically, what chemistry is, how you define chemistry, how do you understand that what this science, that chemistry, this branch of science is. When it comes to definition, you say chemistry is the branch of science that deals with matter. We say chemistry is the branch of science that deals with matter. Now, definition is not completed yet. We say chemistry is the branch of science that deals with matter, its composition, its principles, its composition, the changes that occur in matter, and laws or principles which govern these changes. So what is chemistry? Chemistry is the branch of science that deals with matter, its properties, its changes, and laws or principles which govern these changes. This is what the definition of chemistry is. Now, what matter is? Matter, anything which have weight and occupy space, occupy some space is called matter. Anything which have weight and occupy space is called matter. So Javed is standing in front of you are matter, because I have some weight and I am occupying some space. When I move here, I will occupy this space. When I am standing here, I will occupy this space, and this space is occupied by me. This marker is a matter because it has got some weight and it occupies some space. When we say matter, matter has 3 main types: solids, liquid, and gases. Because solid, liquid and gases, all these 3, they have some weight and they occupy some space. So these are matter. So basically, before coming to branches, we will again revise the definition of the chemistry, that chemistry is the branch of science that deals with matter, its composition, the composition of matter, its composition, its changes, and laws or principles which govern these changes is called chemistry. Is it clear now? So let's come to branches. Today we will study physical chemistry, organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, biochemistry, industrial chemistry, nuclear chemistry, environmental chemistry, and analytical chemistry. First, look at this analytical chemistry. What we said, that chemistry is the branch of science which deals with matter, its properties, its changes, and laws or principles which govern these changes. When we say its composition, it means that composition of matter. When we want to determine the composition of matter, for that we use some methods and instruments. When we use some methods and instruments to determine composition of matter, then that branch of chemistry is called analytical chemistry. Have you understood? Now look, when we use some methods and instrument to determine the composition of matter, then we are working with analytical chemistry. That branch is called analytical chemistry. What is physical chemistry? In definition, we have said that laws or principles which govern these changes. When we work on laws and theories of chemistry, it means we are working with physical chemistry. Organic chemistry is the study of all carbon atoms and their derivatives, the things which are made with carbon particles, carbon atoms, their derivatives, carbon plus derivative. We never touch in organic chemistry carbonates, bicarbonates, oxides and carbides. These four, they come in inorganic chemistry. Other than carbonates, bicarbonates, oxide and carbides, all carbon atoms, when we study carbon atoms and their derivatives, we call it organic chemistry. When we say inorganic chemistry, except these carbon related elements and compounds, other than that, when we study all other elements and compounds except organic compounds, then it is called inorganic chemistry. The study of all other elements and compounds other than carbon atoms and their carbon element and their derivatives, that branch is called inorganic chemistry. Bio means life. The changes, either it is physical or chemical, the changes that occur in living organisms, when we study those changes, we are studying biochemistry. Industrial, when we use method and technology, one, chemistry, when you go to your chemistry lab in schools, in colleges, you are not doing anything on large scale. But when we perform experiments on large scale, that is called industrial chemistry, because we use methods and technology to create some new substance, to bring out some new technology to the world. Then for that we use industries and we work on large scale with methods and technology of chemistry. Then we call it industrial chemistry. Nuclear chemistry, to produce electricity, different useful things for humans, atomic energy commission, all these things, it comes in the nuclear chemistry. In nuclear chemistry, what we do, atom, the nuclei of atom, the heavy nuclei of atom, scientists work on that, and from there they bring out nuclear energy. And to bring out that, it is called nuclear chemistry. Then comes environmental chemistry. So much pollution is there. The toxic and chemical substances that comes out from factories, from cars, from machinery that we use, the fuel that we burn. So many toxic and chemical substances are all around us. When scientists work on that, it means when they are working on pollution, basically they are working on environment, to clear the environment for you, for us. So when they are working on pollution, they are working on environment to remove all these toxic and chemical substances that are present in air. So when they work on that, then it is called environmental chemistry. And analytical we have done before. So today, a small video of chemistry unit number 1. I have given it to you. I hope that you have understood. And the next video we are coming with definitions of element, symbol, compound, mixture, and all the forms of that, homogeneous and heterogeneous. Then we will come to chemical equations. We will learn element, symbol, chemical compounds, and especially how to balance the equations. We will be coming very soon. You will find the next video. So till then, see you. And again, I request you that subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. So when I will upload the next video of chemistry, you will get it as soon as possible. Thank you very much. Love you all and take care. Allah Hafiz.